the Kite. Okay class, as I have explained you the poem, today I will give you a short summary and we will do extra questions of the chapter of the poem The Kite. Okay class, before that I want to give a short summary of the poem once again. The poet here describes how the kite flies in the sky. He describes its movements. It moves up and down. It dives in and out, dives up and down. It moves left and right. It moves like the waves on the seashore moves. And most importantly, it enjoys it rides with every breeze. Okay, in the first few lines, the poet describes the kite's movement, but in later middle lines, he describes what happens when the kite, what happens when the wind stops to blow the breeze, gentle breeze. That time, the kite seems to us like it is taking a rest in the sky. It stands still that time, or it flies still that time, and it appears like it is taking rest with the wind. Now, in the last lines or last 4 or 5 lines, the poet says, but whenever a kite gets stuck on a tree, it looks very ugly and it makes creaking sound, and it looks very ugly and it gets torn due to the wind and the flapping of leaves and its branches, and finally the leaves, whenever it is stuck on a tree, it gets torn and it makes creaking voice, creaking sound. So the saddest part for a kite is getting into a tree and stucking there. So class, this was the summary of the poem. Now let's have a look at the questions written on board. First question, describe how the kite flies in the sky. As I have summarized, kite flies in the sky in a very beautiful way. In the bright sky, it moves up and down. It dives down and it dives up. It sounds to us, or it seems to us like the sea waves which are coming onto the seashore, and it moves right and left. It moves swiftly and slowly, and the gentle moves makes our heart very happy. So class, this is the answer of first question. Now second question, what happens to the kite when the breeze stops? As I have discussed, whenever the wind or the breeze, soft breeze stops, the kite takes a rest in the sky, and it seems like yes, it is taking a rest while the breeze stops. Okay class, see the next question. What happens when the kite gets stuck on the tree? Whenever a kite gets stuck on the tree, it gets torn and it makes creaking voice. More than that, it feels like very helpless and it looks very ugly whenever it gets stuck on the tree. So class, these 3 questions you have to do in your notebook. Copy that, okay? And look at the 4th question now. Using colored papers, maybe the craft papers, origami sheets or whatever you have. But if you don't have colored papers, you can use newspapers and you can color it later. Okay, you can use colored papers or newspapers, scissors, glue, sticks, and prepare your own kite. Paste them on your notebook and write down the kite. Okay, and after that our chapter is completed. Poem completed. Okay class, this work you have to do today. You have to do question number 1 to question number 3 in your fair notebook, and second, question number 4, draw or paste a kite. Prepare a kite and paste it in your notebook. This is the homework for today. Okay class, this is it for this session now. And one more thing, from tomorrow onwards or in our next lesson, we will do chapter 2, how the dog found himself a new master. So you have to go through or read the chapter at home. Fine? Read chapter at home. In our next lesson,